Hey everybody, Archangel here. Got the King Arthur's new patch update. Oh, anyways, well, let's not get ahead. Let's not put the cart before the horse, people. Hey, how's everybody doing? Hope you're all having a wonderful week. It is Hump Day. It is the new patch that came out for that they have. So we've got it was a pretty good size update. So, but anyways, how is everybody doing? Hope you all are finding yourself good and well and I am just ecstatic right now. What's going on with where I'm at? The humidity is about ready to crack. It's gonna drop, I guess today. It's still a little muggy, but not as bad. Past couple of days have been really nice. It's not been super humid, but it's still a little uncomfortable. But I guess coming up here this weekend, starting tomorrow night or by the weekend, I guess we're gonna be like, oh my gosh, they're calling for like mid 50s on a low between Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday into Monday, maybe even a low of 50, and then Monday and Tuesday next week, we're looking like maybe mid 70s for highs. I'm like, yes, bring on that nice fall weather. I'm ready for it. I'm tired of sweating. Even though I'm in the air conditioning, you can still, it can get overwhelming. I mean, because and a lot of people are feeling it too, what's going on. So I'm glad to see that it's starting to break. I mean, I know it is August. We are still technically in summer, but all right, I've had enough. I'm done. I'm ready for the cooler weathers now. We're getting ready to come into September, so let's start cranking down that notch on the humidity and temperature gauge. So, but anyways, yeah, like I've said here a couple times, interjecting, trying to get ahead. I'm excited. It's a new patch. We got new stuff going on, so we're gonna jump in and look at it. I'm not gonna try to cover all of it all in one video. I don't think because we do have a new character that has come to the game. So that is cool. They've added some new, from what I understand, they've added some new levels to the equipment dungeons. So we'll take a look at those real quick. But without further ado, well, here, let's do this. And I've been saving, been trying to buy these every day. Got some more today, so maybe we'll try to do a pulls to see if we can't get the new character today. But I did get this morning as my login for the yeah, I know what I'm trying to say. Um, where's it at? Oh, I don't think I want to find it. But yeah, when you sign in, I got the got that. So, anyways, without looking for it, all right. So I get a legendary relic summon shard. So let's see who I get. All right, what do we get? What do we get? We got Brandon's Frost relic. So I think I already had his, but I'm not sure. And while I'm at it, let's go ahead and open some of these here. Let's open these and see what we get. After I've been just kind of storing these up. So what do we got? We got one, two rares. Okay, then the rest. So that'll go towards that. I've been some of these chests here to see what we get. So let's see what do we get out of this. These I don't do much because I don't have the resource for it. I don't farm Aldry enough to get it. Again, nobody's fault but my own. So I can't blame anybody but myself. So, but what do we get out of here? 400,000 gold. That's good because you need it. Gold is kind of the crunch here. So what are we getting out of here? We got 7 of these. What do we get? Some more gold, some energy, some of those. Hey, we got a special summons ticket. That'll help. Now, what are we getting out of this one? I forgot to do them yesterday. Some more gold, some more stamina, 100 crystals. We could use those. So, all right. Anything else? Let's pull these and see what we get here. Who do we get? One of everybody. So that is a waste. I don't need her. But everybody else I can use. So yeah, all right. Um, and that is that I do believe. Okay, so all right. I had to. Um, we are able to do a clan war now. I had some people join the group. I don't know if it's any of my viewers or just people in general. I've been spamming the chat with the in-game chat with my thing that says, hey, I'm looking for recruits and all that. So I've had some people come in. One person I had to let go. I did have to let my clan senate know, though, my leadership, tell them, say, look, if we're going to boot people, that's fine, but don't boot anything below, don't go below 12, because when we go to below 12, then that locks us out of the clan war. And I said, and whether we win or lose, um, we're missing out on those rewards, and everybody agreed. So, but all right, without further ado, let me find it. Here it is. All right, boom, here we go. Here's the update for 8.19. So, picture here of the new character, looking cool. We'll look at his kit. I might make him a separate video. I don't know, or this might be. Uh, oh, you get to see. A friend of mine sending me a text. I will respond to him here in a moment. Well, hang on. Let me look at this real quick. See what it was. Sorry, I hate to do this to you. All right. All right. It's not important. I'll respond to him a little bit. Anyway, so here we go. Let's jump into the details. I'm sorry about that. All right. So we got new content. Nightage. I wanted to say night rage. Nightage trial of initiation. So a new content targeted to new and or beginner players. The Nightage trial of initiation has been added. Learn how to play the game by receiving detailed guidance with easy to understand missions and receive essential items as reward for your effort. Now, let me see. Is that because it used to have the, huh, I don't see it. Maybe it is for the new players only. Because if you look at the picture they're showing here, it would be right there. It would be over here. But apparently, because I am not a new player or a beginning player, I don't get to partake in it. So I've seen somebody else do a video and they were talking about it, thinking maybe it's something that we could, as other, as long-term players, maybe do to maybe glean some information out of it that we might have missed or forgot about. But apparently, it is for new and beginning players. So, anyways, enough of that. So that's cool. It's a part of trying to for the new players to kind of because it can be overwhelming. There's a lot that goes on with figuring out the passives when they're active and cooldowns, and then the relics and their abilities and things, and then just a whole there's a whole lot going on. That it just sometimes it can get a little overwhelming. So uh yeah, but so that helps, and that's what the and that's what the Knights training camp was supposed to be for, the basic and intermediate. They could probably put one over here that would be like a master level or something. I don't know, but because there's a blank spot for it here, they could take the initiative and put something there if they wanted. But yeah, that's what that was for. But I guess for the new players, having the knightage, um, having the knightage trial of initiation was probably a little better. I don't know. I don't know that I really want to start another account just to see what that's like. I might, who knows, just for grins and giggles so I can point something out. All right. Um, so now we've got a new Dimensional Rift, season 3, Frost Otherworld. So now we're going to start working to get so the monsters in Dimensional Rift have changed to the Frost element, and materials to engrave and power up the Frost relic can now be obtained because we did the fire and then we did the storm and we're in Frost. So that'll be good to start because we have some people that work better with their frost relics than they do any of their others and stuff. So, um, like, take for example, um, crap, I cannot think of the old man's name. This gentleman here, yes, Bedivere. Why could I not think of that? His frost relic, by consensus early on, his was his better relic. So now we can start engraving that. Um, I could skill it up, but I don't use his skill 3, so I can't see why using it. So back here again. Mm, excuse me. All right, now Hall of Conqueror season 5. Yeah, okay. Is a new boss, Megalon, will appear in the Hall of Conquerors. So we don't know if he's going to be a reskin or actually a new boss. So Megalon, a boss who grows stronger every time by accumulating overwhelming fear effects. Make sure you don't miss the moment when his barrier and abyssal beacons are destroyed. Steel Plank Pinveed uses barrier and receives additional damage proportional number of attacks, and Talos, the existing Talos element, will change to flame. So, and then season ranking awards have been updated to Lagertha Storm Relic Shard, and the Hall of Conqueror season ranking awards will be changed periodically. So now we've we've done Caliburn, Arthur's, uh, Frost Relic, and then we did a Storm Relic. Now we're moving on to Lagertha's or Storm Relic. So that's I think that's the new cycle that they're going to go with now. So season 4 of the event arena will begin with the new season. We have new season heroes as well as addition of equipment engraving materials to the arena shop. So as you can see, the season heroes are that new character, Lucius, Vala, Lagertha, Brennan, and Hild. And then this is the shop items. So, all right, new additions, equipment dungeons. And we'll go ahead and roll this one down here too. So let's roll this up a little more. Oops, not that far. I'll roll it down once. So we've got new equipment dungeons, expansions. So all 4 dungeons will expanded to floor 12. And 3 new equipment sets and 1 existing keepsake set can be obtained from the expanded floors. So, and then here's a list of those. So 3 new equipment sets. The new sets can be obtained in the expanded floors of the equipment dungeon and through equipment crafting. The new equipment's material list has been added. New crafting materials have been added to Darge's Heart, Unsleeping Skull, and Sip for Parched Lips. So an Iskolag, whatever. Uh, The new set is offensive. It's fortune. It's a 2-piece set, which is nice. So it gives you hit accuracy up 20% and critical strike rate up 10%. So that's good. So if you've got somebody that's not, that doesn't, like I've noticed, and I got this from somebody else too. They talked about this. I mean, yeah, I did kind of read ahead to get ready for this and prepare. Um, but yeah, it seemed like I'd noticed too that when I had to build my Bedivere, I needed to put some hit accuracy in him because sometimes it seemed like he was missing more than he was hitting sometimes, but when he would hit, oh, he would hit. But yeah, so this could help with somebody like that, or or this could go along great with like an attack set or a damage set. So it's nice that it's a 2-piece. It's a complementary set, basically what you want to call it, if you could. New one is a defensive set. It's disaster. After using a skill, you got an 18% chance to charge the hero's attack gauge by 100%, and it's on a 2-turn cooldown, and it does not stack. So that means you have what is that, like a 1 in 6, 1 in 7, or something like that, to get a second chance to hit. Kind of like Bedivere when he hits, and you're using the part of his kit has that, and the equipment sets used. What was it? The keepsakes. The strife set, I think it was, but that was if he killed somebody. Okay, yeah. But yeah, this is a chance for you to get a chance to do a second attack. So, keepsake set, 3-piece set with all the keepsakes are. Focus, we already have, but you have to craft it or purchase it if you find one of those weird um, equipment types that you can buy with gems. At the start of the battle, of course, you gain ability for 1 turn based on class, and then in Padar's, you're getting a strategic vitality 2-piece set. 100% chance to trigger when using skill 3. Grants all allies damage dealt up plus 10% for 2 turns. Cannot stack, and it's a 2-turn cooldown. Um, that's. I mean, I guess you could put this something on like a Nika, because you usually having her spam her skill 3 anyways because she's healing. For somebody that uses a skill 3 a lot, you could put this on them. And then even though it's only 10%, 10% can add up a lot. You get somebody that's hitting for, you know, You get somebody hits close to 100,000, that's another 10,000 damage. So, that's not bad. I mean, every little bit of damage helps. So, um, team presets. This I kind of got excited about. So, a new function has been added so you can save up to 10 teams, making it easier for you to set up and select teams for various content, which is so nice because I mean, on some of the dungeons you can, hang on, like when you go through and do your favorite dungeons, whatever last team you used stays in there. But I like the fact that now that you can kind of preset some teams to be like, you know what, this is the team I want to use here instead. And instead of having to trying to zip through the bar at the bottom to find them to set them in there, you can just pretty much set it up and away you go. So that is nice to see. I do like that. So what else we got here? Okay. Arena auto proceed system. So it says a new feature that allows you to challenge the arena automatically, maximum consecutive 20 battles, has been added. Once a duel is complete, the new feature will automatically match you to a new opponent. If you upgrade tiers during the consecutive battles, the upgrade is immediately reflected in the battle results screen. Um, I kind of, I'm iffy on that one. I mean, it's nice that now you don't have to sit there and constantly farm arena if you don't want to. You can just tell it, boom, here, click it and go. But now my concern is, and I'm sure everybody else's concern is like, okay, what if I get matched up against somebody better than me or something? How's that gonna reflect? Or is it going to pick, somebody just under me so I can climb? I don't know. It's just something that's going to need to be tested out. So, um, I'll have to see how that is. So, I mean, yes, that's good because you don't have to spend a day farming the arena. You can just click it and then, you know, like I could do that here and then I could then while I click it and go, then I could focus on my other screen and get into editing a video or something while that works in the background. I would rather it be something I have to, I don't know if you can let it run in the background and work on something else in your account. That's something else we'll have to look into and test as well. So, equipment preset. That's all, folks. Equipment preset slot 3 added. So now we have 3 slots to our equipment that we can put in there. I'll be honest with you. I haven't utilized the second one. I think I've only got maybe 2 people that I've tried to set up a second equipment set for, and Morgan was one of them. When I'm doing PvE content, I set her up with the vigor set and then a vigor accuracy set. But I've seen where other people have utilized that second slot and set her up in a speed, using speed gear and accuracy sets or whatever, just so that she's going faster. Uh, I, but I honestly, I've never really took advantage of it, and all that. So, but if you read here, as you keep reading, it says expanding the number of slots requires 200 crystals per hero. Are you going to give us a way to start getting more crystals in the game instead of just buying them? I mean, I know you hand some out and you can get them through your dailies and weeklies and monthlies and then certain events and stuff like that. And then in the boxes you can alchemize, but it just 200 crystals. I don't know. I guess this is for. I'm going to rank this part right here up to your Krakens that just want to try out different gear sets and then have them on there, and they've just got a ton of crystals that they don't know what to do with. So, but it's nice that they added that for those that want it. I can't think of any reason why I would need it. I think to maybe you've got okay. We can look at it this way. Maybe you've got one, so you've got one that you use for your PVE, then you've got the other one that you use for like your arena, and then maybe the third one could be a setup that you use for your uh, your clan war. I can see that. I can see that. Uh, but I don't know about 200 crystals per hero. That's just All right. Anyways, some people might think it's cheap. I mean, granted, it could have been way worse. It could have been more expensive over the number of heroes we have in the game. Um, yeah, I mean, I guess we could add it up by going to the codex and looking at because I imagine you're going to use it for a lot of your legendaries that are good, and then maybe some of the rares, and maybe a couple of the uncommons. I'm not sure. So, all right, next is events. So we've got new events. So the new legendary hero Lucius rate up summon is in. Of course, you know it's the only way you can obtain him and his relic that he starts with. Uh, New relics will available through the rate up summon. So yeah, that's how we get that. So then we have events too. We have a currency consumption event. So spend gold and you get rewards. Equipment equipment crafting event. Boy, why can I not talk today? Equipment crafting event. So by crafting equipment, you're going to get rewards. Sometimes it can be rather ridiculous. If you just want to knock it out and get it done, just go to the forge, drop down to the 3 to 4 star, and then just craft a bunch of crap that you can turn around and sell or uh, dismantle for resources. So raid bounty, equipment dungeon. So farm the equipment dungeon on the highest level. You're going to get put on the leaderboard and then the higher and all that. So an event arena daily missions event. So the event arena is back. So that's nice. And then the Lucius dungeon event and the Lucius power up event. So, you know, basically is get him to this level, awaken this, chivalry here. You're going to get rewards. So, new packages. Yes, we're not even going to talk about that. You can look at those in game. Improvements. Adds legendary relics to the list of relics and relic summon banners and relic summoning items. So Vala's Soul Reaper and Caliburn Arthur's Icy Heart, uh, the legendary relics above have been added to the list of relics available through the special relic summon banner. So if you wanted to put Caliburn's Icy Heart, his frost relic in there and pull with crystals to see if you get lucky, now you can. Same thing with Vala Soul Reaper. Aqua Guinevere, Summer Essentials, and Caliburn Arthur's Icy Heart have been added to the list of just the relic summons for the Frost Relic summons and Relic Sarge summoning items to the Relic Sarge shop. The summon rates, da 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 da. Hall of Conquerors, the max battle speed of ×5 is now available, so you have a 2, 3, and 5. 3 is decently fast, but 5 is better because, as you can see right below it, it says they've expanded the number of hearts that can be destroyed from 100 to 150. We've had a lot of the top players that are hitting that with no time, no problem. So this is just something for them to strive for. I'm sure they'll crank that out in no time. The following the expansion, rewards corresponding to the new number of hearts have also been added to each dungeon. Among the applied dungeon effects, they're getting a 40% additional element damage will be granted to the heroes with element compatibility. Gift of Flame, Storm Turbulence, and Frost Turbulence. Shard Shop. Nah. Exchange product, relic shard points. Now we have a slider, it looks like. When purchasing and or exchanging items that can be purchased multiple times, it is now possible to purchase and or exchange up to 100 items at a time. The purchase limit of 4 items has been updated from 100 times to unlimited. This refers to relic shard points, equipment engraving chest, whetstone selection chest, and brooch selection chest. The double O throws me. I always want to say brooch, but it's actually a long, kind of makes it like a long thing, brooch. Other improvements. Clan War, the number of teams that can be dispatched changed from 4 to 5 teams, and the number of attacks allowed that you can make is increased from 7 to 9. Special summon. The list of heroes displayed in the wish list system now, now follows the order in which the heroes were released. And then a new mission related to the Dimensional Rift has been added to the daily missions. Wow. Okay, Dimensional Rift. I mean, I'll play it to a point, but then I'm just, after a while, it's like, look, I try to clear it on auto. I'll go as far as I can on auto. And then if I can't go beyond that, I will try once manually. And if I don't get it, then I'm like, you know what? That's my limit. As far as I can go. I'm done. because I just, I don't want to sit there and spend, half hour trying to, do this, do that, rearrange gear, trying to find, what's going to work. I just, I've got other things I can do, need to be doing, along with a couple of other games. So anyways, what else we got? Bug fixes. Yay. Hall of Conquerors issue where the reward info to season ranking rewards displayed rankings based on world ranking instead of group ranking. Hmm. So maybe there were people that should have gotten rewards that didn't get rewards because of that little faux pas. A Hall of Conquerors issue, so we're still in the Hall of Conquerors again, issue where even though group rankings are composed of 500 positions, only 100 are being displayed. Okay, no big deal there. Issue when achieving a rate up relic summon mileages, the reward attention animation is not displayed. Yeah, no, I just not really, I don't really care. Sometimes it's not, yeah, like, when you go to, when he grabs a sword and then it's yellow immediately, that's a nice animation, but, um, if it does, I'm here nor there on it. I can take it or leave it, so no big deal. What else we got down here? Items and rate changes. Okay, so since we've, uh, had some changes to that. All right, then yeah, all of it's changed now. The appearance list, relic list, and rates of the following have been updated due to the inclusion of Vala's Soul Reaper and Caliburn's Icy Heart. The appearance list following, so yeah, they basically uh, had to change the rates because now they're including these new relics into it. So Summer Essentials and Caliburn Icy Heart, Frost Relic Summon, Precious Relic Shard Summon Ticket, Mysterious Relics, all the tickets and summons and stuff like that. Now that's going to be changed. The appearance and list of the following have been updated due to the release of 3 new equipment sets. So you can, I'll leave this here. You can gander real quick, pause the video, thumb through it, or just go to their forum and read it yourself. And that's it. So a decent update, not a whole lot going on. So real quick, I'll just do that because I'll be back in here. I think I will do the next video and probably make it on the new character, take a quick gander at him and see if we can't get him on the list. So, real quick, let me go in here to the codex. Hey, I found it right off the bat. So we have 28 legendaries and 20 rares. So there's 48 right there. So we said 48, and they want 200 crystals. That's going to cost you like 9,600 crystals if you wanted to do all the legendaries and all the rares. Uh, yeah, I know. So yeah, it's probably so. Then what? And then all right, let's do this. Let's do this way. I'm cheating, having to use a calculator. My math is good, but not that good. So we got 28 plus 20 plus 24 plus 7 equals 79 times 200 crystals. That's so you're looking at just 15,800. So you're just under 16,000 crystals if you wanted to open everybody's third equipment slot. I can't say that I would do that. Some people I could like, for example, here, Charlotte can't. I can't see that I would open up her third slot. Same thing here, Florentius. I mean, there's not a lot of people that I would think, Nika, she's basically going to be doing nothing but healing. Here's Lucius there, so it looks like he starts with his Storm Relic. Little sneak peek there. But anyways, real quick, let's go over here to the restricted area. There's the event dungeon. Here's the new equipment dungeon. So now you can see we've got new. If we go in here, so we got the attack, critical, speed, and fortune. So there's the new fortune set in here. If we go in and look, So we have 10 was 108. Now we're at 132 and 137. So um, I've completed it, but I've always had issues with it. But let's take a quick look at it. Here's the team I am currently using. Uh, I don't have any engravings on any of their equipment, so of course we don't have anything for that yet. Don't have enough for her. So we're going to get first clears a 6-star. This is the Mythic Sip of Parched Lips. Here you're going to get a equipment crafting material legendary, and then you're going to get a 6-star legendary equipment, and then of course the rest of the forging material. So let's take a gander. All right, quick settings. Now we'll just leave it. I think it's already set. We'll just do a quick start battle and see what happens. Let's see how far I can get. Now I got to remember to click on the dragon when he comes in so I can get. We're gonna see how hard these guys are. And then I can go in and then like here. Let's do this real quick. Skill order. We'll take. Oops, no. We'll take that one off. Boom, 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 boom. All right, go. And then we'll do that because now he doesn't need it. She's gonna take him out. So wave one looks fairly easy. Got through it. Now we got to make sure we target the dragon. So he's going to hit. Now took a quarter of our health right off the bat. This might take a Nika. I know Everett puts the marks up. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, yeah, we might need some survivability. Anya has that when she used her because she's C8. But it's not enough to keep you alive. So I think what I would end up doing if I was to change this team around, I would put probably, well, we've got him. Let's see, can we survive long enough to take him out? Let's go. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Yes. All right. Right. Yes. There we go. Honestly, wasn't it? And we got a couple of new pieces too. We got some of the this, and we got some new pieces. So what is this? This is a ring with HP flat, which is sad, but it's 6-star legendary. I don't know that I would keep it. I mean, this effect accuracy prefix is nice, but this is basically for an attacker. So this honestly, I don't think this is worth keeping with, especially with the flat stat right there at this point of the game. The chest piece, of course, that's flat no matter what. So we got some hit accuracy with some. So this I'll probably keep. Anything that's helmet, chest, and boot related, a little better off. The things like the ring, the earrings, and the necklaces are a little more sketch. So, wow, we barely skimmed through by that. Let's see. And I know I don't have my Irreverent built out very well, anything like that. Definitely gonna use some better gear on him, I'm sure. Same thing with Morgan and Anya and all that out in Caliburn. I was farming the Pedarges dungeon at 10 for the longest time, trying to get some good, get the resources so I can go and maybe craft some good pieces to put on him so he can do more attack. What is it? The Ascension set, I think. All right, let's see if we can't knock the stage 12 out real quick. Hmm. Like I said, Anya is the only one that can do some healing in here. Um, I might have to put Nika in place. Maybe run her. Who would I take out? I don't know. Mm, that's tough to say. Boom, 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 done. All right, here we go. On to the dragon. Let me target the dragon. Come on. Here we go. Come on. Target the dragon. Let's go. Arthur's going in. Of course, he's on cooldown. She's going to drop. All right, so that was on cooldown evidently as well. Iwaret doing the damage. Uh, Here we go again. Boom. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And of course that got a little bit of a heal. Arthur's hanging on by a thread, but he'll get his invincibility. I don't know that it's going to be enough to save us. Got through the first dot. Uh, got a little bit of a heal back there. I don't think it's enough to save it. Yeah, lost 2 already. He's in his invincible mode. I don't think he's going to do enough damage to... I don't think he's going to do enough damage to one-handedly do this. If he does, I'll be surprised, but I doubt it. And he's going to die. All right, so we got to figure a team on that. Team enhancement, power up, and all that. Yes. So, all right. Anyway, so that's the new dungeon there. So and they're all that way. So and then you've got this one. So now we're getting the disaster set. Arcellus. Now you're getting the focus set in here. Before it was just these 3 here. The corrosion, immortal, and strife. Now you're getting a focus out of here. And then Pizarge is you're getting the vitality set. So and I was trying to hope to farm to get a lot of this, ascension set, so I could start building my Arthur and Iraret, my damage dealers with this, so they can do more damage. I definitely need more damage on my attackers. So there's that. Excuse me. Here's the dimensional rift. Excuse me, Hall of Conquerors. So this guy, Megalon, okay, yeah, he looks like a big old giant shark. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, he's like a big old giant hammerhead shark. Okay. Um, so the teams for that, and then Talos. I got the hiccups now. Oh my gosh, stop it. But anyways, Clan Raid, Forbidden Dungeon, Favorite Dungeon, Seal Temple, all that stuff. Nothing else has really changed there. I did notice doing here though in the Power Up Dungeon when I went in over here. Oh, God, Lord, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. That's the Equipment Dungeon. What am I doing in there? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's Plane of Beasts. What the? You see it? Plane of Beast here. Enter. But it's showing Escalhag. What in the... Okay, that was just weird. I was looking at something, or was it in the equipment dungeon? Let's enter here. No, there was just something weird there earlier. And now I wished I had been, uh, and I wished I'd been filming, so y'all could have seen it. Yeah, I got some stamina. I got to blow through. So, but anyways, yeah. So there's the update. Some new stuff. I'm not giving you $10 for that. No, thank you. Um, so yeah, new things going on. Uh, Decent stuff. Let me go over here. Let me grab my normal free summon, get that out of the way. And then, come on, let me have a rare. Nope, uncommon. All right, there we go. Um, so, but yeah, a decent enough update. They definitely got a new hero in there, new equipment and stuff, and all that. Some additions to the game. So all in all, I would call this a good update. Well, it's not groundbreaking, but it's an attempt at something. So they definitely. Let me see here. Let me go in. Oh, that's nice. You can get a usage stat, so you can see where he's used to set stats. This is okay. This is nice. I like this. I like this. This is for, like, you see somebody that's doing something, and you're like going, man, how are they getting that out? I do like that they put that in there. So over here you got your little usage stats. So I don't know if it's for me or if it's I want yeah, I don't know if this is for yourself or an overall. let me see here. Let's look at the information. This reference is provided based on the most recent clear records. Real-time results may vary. So we'll have to do some digging to find out if that's for you or globally. Maybe, well, okay, maybe this is globally uh, throughout the whole game. So here we're showing preferred four-piece set is Ascension, Attack, or Vigor. So Ascension is definitely number one, and that's what I'm wanting to get for him. The two-piece set is Damage, Crit, or Counter. I can kind of see the counter. Definitely the crit set or the damage set. If you're running Ascension, I would opt more for the crit set. Well, you could do a crit set and a counter, but if you're short on crit, I would do a crit set, maybe two crit sets. Or no, you can only do one crit set. I'm sorry. I would probably run these two. Um, if you're doing attack, probably this. If you don't have any Ascension, I would probably do attack and damage. Vigor, if you're running with Nika, you really don't need to run a Vigor set. Keepsakes. Strife is number one, focus, and then fortitude. Well, it would keep him alive longer to do more damage. Okay, I kind of see that. So, usage. So, yeah, he's used in. I want to say this is probably for me. The usage stat, I think, is probably for yours. I'm not sure. Or well, maybe not. Maybe not. This might be a global thing here too. So, but that's nice. That's nice that you got that. Oh, this is gonna be a long video, and I apologize. So that is cool. I like that. I like that. That is very, very nice. Vigor, speed, and attack, accuracy, crit, and life, fortitude, then strife, and then focus. I think I would have switched these two around personally. I probably would have put focus above strife because Morgan's not really going to be your damage dealer. I mean, she can do some decent damage if she's built for it, but I mean, yeah, you get her with an attack set, crit set, and then maybe the strife set. You could probably do some damage with her, but she's more of a control character. So you're going to want to run her either vigor, speed with an accuracy set and then either the fortitude or the focus set. So that is pretty cool. I do like that. I do like it. Anything else they've done here? I can't see anything different. What about the equipment? So now here's the third slot. 200 crystals will unlock it. We're not going to do that. Anything new over here? No. What about relics? Anything new on the relics? I guess you can look here. Yeah, okay. Um, Not seeing a whole lot here. A gray? Can I engrave? Oh, I've already got some in her though. The one nice thing I do like about this though is if you graded it to 58 and you do it again, it will not it will not make it lower. Like here, I'll show you. So I'm at 58. We'll do the engrave. It improved it, so I went up. If it had been like tried to go down to a lower level, it wouldn't have allowed it to do it. So that's nice. So not really much, nothing else there as far as this goes. Um, Breakthrough, anything new? No. Advance, that's all this. Well, let's look at somebody that needs to be advanced. Um, I've been working. I think I've only got for my legendaries, one, two, I think I've only got like three or four that I need to fully awaken, and then I'm gonna start working on the rares. So, who's somebody that needs to advance? Let me look at somebody out like right here. Let's use Finn. All right, so to advance, doesn't look like anything has changed on that. Okay. So yeah, anyways, now where'd the little Remember there used to be a thing up here that used to show you what new. They took that out. Wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah, there used to be a little thing there, like a little castle that showed you what new things were. But it's not there. Okay. Anyway, wow, this is a 45-minute video. I did not mean for it to go that long, but I'm glad we did end up going a little bit longer. And finding out this was a nice addition. I do like that. So that is pretty cool. Kind of showing you usage stats and set stats. That is pretty cool. That helps you out if you're not quite sure of what to use or how to build your character. And it's just like, look, you're going to want to use Ascension with some damage and Strife. Those are the top sets. And then, of course, if you know anything about it, you're basically, he's your damage dealer. You're looking for attack, uh, hit damage, crit rate, and attack speed. So there we go. All percentages. You don't want any flat stats at this point in the game. And any equipment that gets to like level to 4 stars and above, you're wanting to start to look for percentages at that point. But early game, early on, your 1, 2, and 3 star gear, you can get away with flat stats. Anyways, I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm gonna quit talking now. I am so sorry, everybody. I hope you find this video helpful as we looked at the new stuff. I'm going to jump out of this one, and I will jump right back into another one, and we'll take a look at Lucius and see what he's all about, what he's up to, and see if we can't add him to the account. All right, everybody. I thank you for watching. You know the routine, and we will catch you guys in the next video. So remember, be safe. Most of all, be blessed, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.